For our objective for today, I can write and graph a linear equation using the slope and y-intercept. Let's read together. 1, 2, 3. I can write and graph a linear equation using the slope and y-intercept. So today's going to be the third method of graphing. So please stay focused, because earlier I had some people who were getting confused because they were getting distracted. You cannot be turning elsewhere if we're going through this lesson. Please. All right? So write that on your bottom left of your Cornell notes. You do need a Freyer model. Inside of the Freyer model, we're not going to write linear equations because we already have one for that. Is that correct? Yeah. But what I want you to write inside, I want you to write slope-intercept form. And if you have colored pens, I want you to do slope in green, intercept in red. Slope-intercept form. Slope in green, intercept in red. So, slope-intercept form says, slope-intercept form is a special type of linear relationship that can be written in the form y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the constant, also known as y-intercept. Once again, slope-intercept form is a special type of linear relationship that can be written in the form y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b, or plus b, is a constant, also known as the y-intercept. Write that down, please. Examples. Y equals x plus 1, y equals 3x minus 2, y equals negative 2x plus 3, y equals 3/4 x minus 5, 5x plus 2 equals y, and y equals 4x. Copy that, and then I'll go over the definition and with the example so you can see what slope-intercept form is. Copy that. Slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. 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 Tell your neighbor the slope-intercept form. All right, thank you. All right, writing utensils down, please. Look up to the screen. Still waiting for writing utensils down. Okay, here we go. Look up to the screen, please. Ready? All right, so watch. The reason we use slope-intercept form because it's easy to identify the slope and the intercept in an equation. So watch. I'm going to take this equation right here, the second one on the examples, and I'm going to align it to my slope-intercept form. Look up. Now that I aligned it, it's easier to see which one is the slope and which one is my y-intercept. Do you guys see it? Tell your neighbor the slope, please. Who saw that it's 3? Yes, because it's right aligned under that. And what is our y-intercept? -2. Does everybody see that? And that's how it works with all the equations that are in slope-intercept form. Look up. Look at this one. What is the coefficient here of x? 1. 1, so my slope is 1. And what is my y-intercept? 1. Okay? Let's go to this next one. Look at this one. What is my slope? -2. And my y-intercept? 3. How about this one? Slope is 3/4. And my y-intercept?
-5.
Look at this one. What is my slope?
5.
And my y-intercept?
2.
Slope on this one?
4.
And my y-intercept?
1.
Do you see anything here? Therefore, my y-intercept is 0. That is correct. If there's nothing there, it's 0. Copy that, please. And as you're copying that, I'm going to give you some non-examples. There's 1, 4x plus 2y equals 8. Then we have y equals 3 minus 2x. And the last one, y minus 5 plus 3/4 x. Copy those. As you're copying them, start thinking, these are not slope-intercept form because, and be ready to share with your neighbor. Once again, these are not slope-intercept form because these are over here, these are not. These are not. Talk it over with your neighbor why these are not slope-intercept form. Go ahead. Tell them why those are not. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Okay. Let's see. This first one right here. Why is this not in slope-intercept form? What is the matter with this one? Let's see. Juliana. Why is that not in slope-intercept form? Yeah, so do all these. Two variables, okay? Very close. That is correct. It has two variables on the same side of the equation. And notice on this one, all of these are solved for what variable? Y, okay? That's one thing. And these are two on the same side. And this has a specific name. We worked on these last week. Let's see if you can remember. What is the name of this? Sebastian.
Two variable equations?
Yeah, all of them are two variable equations. But these have a specific name. Who remembers what is the name of this one that has both variables on one side of the equation? Close. Chris? No, these are not expressions. These are equations. They're two variable equations, but this has a specific name in this form. When we have two variables on the same side, this is called standard form. We saw those last week where we wrote ax plus by equals c. You guys remember that? Very good. Good thing you remember because that's coming on the party when you come back from Thanksgiving break. Yes. All right. Look at these two. Look at these two. Why are these not in slope-intercept form? Wyatt. Where? What is it? Because the y-intercept is before the x or the slope. Does everybody see that? These are backwards. So that is correct. So yeah, if you were to be the mathematician of the world and you were to give these a name, even though they don't, I mean, it's a y form, but if these are called slope-intercept form, what would you call these, Wyatt? Once again, if these are slope-intercept form, what would you call these? Help them out, Julian. That would be these over here. Yeah, slope-intercept form are these.
Slope-intercepted.
Oh, yeah, same thing. Slope-intercept could be the same thing as slope-intercepted form. What would these be called? Daniel. Intercept slope form. Why is that? Because which one is first? The intercept. What is the end? The slope. So all they did is switch them around, right? All right, so who can give us some hashtags for this one? Hashtag what? Yeah. Slope first. That is correct. Slope first. Another hashtag. Daniel. Intercept last, okay. Intercept last, yes. One more. I see some of you are writing, you go like this. Like, oh yeah, you're going to hide behind the hand. You're hiding behind the whole hand. I don't see you. Julianne, a third hashtag. Man. Okay, Eric, up or up? Constant is the intercept. Yeah, I'll take that. Intercept. All right. Everybody got that? Okay, good. And if you have more hashtags, do those on your own. Let's go to steps. Copy these steps down, please. Actually, just copy step number 1. We're short on time, and I just want to make sure we get through some examples. Copy step number 1. It says, solve for y and write the equation in slope-intercept form. And the rest of the process I'm going to show you in a little bit. Solve for y and write the equation in slope-intercept form. Step 1, solve for y and write the equation in slope-intercept form. Copy that, please. All right, here we go. On the big graph paper, at the top left, or at the top of the graph paper, here we go. Copy step 1A. Julie, do me a favor, step outside, please. Thank you. Example 1A, it says, write an equation and graph the line given the slope and y-intercept. Slope equals -2/5, y-intercept equals 4. Example 1A, write an equation and graph the line given the slope and y-intercept. Slope equals -2/5, y-intercept 4. Copy that at the top of your graph paper. Just copy it, and I'm going to walk you through this example. Copy that, please. Look up to the screen, please. Once again, please stay focused. Here it goes. First thing, the step that I asked you to write, it says solve for y. But we don't have any equation here. But do we know how to write the slope-intercept form? Which is that? Y equals mx plus b. Now that we have an equation, is that already solved for y? Yes. Step number 2, stop writing, pay attention. Here it goes. I'm going to substitute the values that they gave me. So then I write y equals, what is my slope? -2/5 x plus 4. All right. So now that I have my equation, I'm going to graph. Focus, please. Here it goes. My goodness. Are you guys ready? Yeah. All right. Stay focused. I'm going to start with my y-intercept, which is +4. It's called y-intercept because I'm going to plot it on which axis, Juliana? Y. Very good. So y4 is right there. Now that I have that, I'm going to use my slope to plot points. Here we go. What is my rise? -2. That means from here, instead of stepping up, I step down 2 steps. How many to the right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's the point. So now, do I only need those 2 points? Yes, but I want you to do at least 3 to 4 points. So watch. So I already have this one and this one. Now I'm going to start from here. I'm going to use the same slope. How many steps down? 1, 2. How many to the right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I graph my line. And I'm done. Copy that, please. Yes. I did what? This one? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna start here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, copy that. Copy example 1B, in the top right of your paper, of the big graph paper. Slope is 4, y-intercept is negative 6. Copy that, please. All right, let's do this one together. What is the first thing we should write? Our y equals mx plus b, our slope-intercept form. Next, we substitute values. So tell me what to write. Y equals what? 4x minus 6 or plus negative 6. That's fine. So I'm going to leave it as negative 6. So let's graph this. I circle my y-intercept. What is my y-intercept? Negative 6, which is down here. Now I'm going to use my slope. Box your slope. But here's a dilemma. This one doesn't have a denominator. So what would be our denominator, everyone?
1.
Put that over 1. So let's see. How many steps up?
4.
How many to the right?
1.
So let's do that. From here we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to the right. Plot your point. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to the right. Plot your point. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to the right. Plot your point. Graph your line. And should look something like that. How we doing? So? Okay. 1 through 5. Show me with your finger how comfortable you are so far with these. 1 through 5. I got some 4s, 5s, 4, 5s, 4s, 5s, 4.5, 3s. Okay. Let's do one more. At the bottom left of your big graph paper. Copy this one. Example 1C at the bottom left. Slope is 2, y-intercept negative 3. Slope is 2, y-intercept negative 3 at the bottom left. All right? Tell me what to write, Cesar. First thing. Y equals mx plus b. Thank you. So what is our equation for this one? Danae, y equals what? 2x minus 3. That is almost correct. What is she missing? If we're graphing, what is she missing? What? 2 over 1. Oh, thank you, Danae. That is correct. All right, let's graph this. We start at negative 3, which is right there. And our slope is 2 steps up, 1 to the right. Is that correct? 2 steps up, 1 to the right. Plot your point. Do it again. 2 steps up, 1 to the right. Plot your point. Do it again. 2 steps up, 1 to the right. Plot your point. Do it again. And graph your line. How we doing? Okay. All right, show me with your fingers how comfortable you are with these so far. Okay, I got some 5 4s, 5 4s, 5 4s, 5 4s, 5 4s. Okay. So, last one of these, on the bottom right, write these two. Example 1D, negative 2/3 is the slope, and y-intercept is 1. Slope is negative 2/3, y-intercept is 1. We're showing the big graph at the bottom right, example 1D. Write your equation and graph your line. Copy that and go. All right, so process. First thing you wrote your y equals mx plus b. Then you wrote y equals negative 2/3 x plus 1. We start at what? Positive 1, which is here. Our slope is 2 steps down, 2 steps down, 3 to the right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Plot your point. Do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Plot your point. Do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Plot your point. Graph your line. Something like that. Hands if you got that. Okay, good. Copy this one, example 2A at the top of the medium-sized one on the left side. At the top left, write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form, slope 1/4, y-intercept 4. Then you're going to write comma. Check to see if, parentheses, 3, 5 is on the line, but look at this last part, without graphing. Here it goes. We know the first part, yes? We write our form, y equals mx plus b. So my equation is what? Y equals 1/4 x plus 4. Do you agree with that so far? So look up to the screen, please. If they're asking us to check it, see if this point is on that line without graphing, look up. Aren't these two values? What is this value? And this one is, so what shall we do with this in our equation? Substitute, that is correct. So you write 5 equals 1/4 times what? 3 plus 4. So let's check. 5 equals, what is 1/4 times 3? 3/4 plus 4. What is 4 plus 3/4? 4 and 3/4. Is 4 and 3/4 equal to 5? No, if it's not, then you're going to write not on the line. Bam! Fairly simple. Now, how can we check? We can check by graphing. Now that you have the little graph underneath, do we know how to graph this line? Yes, and then from there, do you know how to plot this point? And you're going to see that it's not on the line, and it's going to be obvious, right? Home plate for tonight is on pages 184, 185 only, and it's basically what we did today. Have a good one, guys. Enjoy your home play. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Yes.